Hello everyone and welcome to Spotlight, where we're covering the hottest in sports, music, and entertainment. As always, I'm your host, Maximo Gonzalez, and today's top story is Ronda Rousey and Floyd Mayweather. Power 106's Big Boy recently hosted Miss Rousey for an interview, stating that if she were to fight Floyd Mayweather, what is exactly that she would do? She went on to say that she would get on all fours, crawl towards him, sort of like an army crawl, and then take him down, grappling him, and probably not ever let him back up. There are networks out there that feel like this would actually be a legitimate fight between Rousey and Mayweather, saying that if there was an MMA style in an octagon with all the rules and such, that it would actually be a contending fight between the two. I'm here to say that that sounds pretty absurd. There are certain things that you have to take into consideration with Mayweather, like the fact that he's no stranger to beating a woman down. As some of you may have remembered, in 2012, he got locked up for 9 months for abusing his wife. So he's all too familiar with beating women down. That's not to say that I wouldn't want to see the fight, I just feel that it would be a little one-sided. Now for your NFL news, Adrian Peterson of the Vikings recently took to Twitter to state his opinions on the Michael Vick issue, saying that Michael Vick would make the Vikings a legitimate playoff team. Now, if your franchise player is saying that you should pick somebody up, I'm pretty sure you should listen. Michael Vick is a phenomenal starting quarterback, but his shaky pass has recently led questions to ask, is he durable enough to last an entire NFL season? Of course, the only time he was able to go an entire 16 games without injury was back in 2006 while he was still with the Atlanta Falcons. After losing the starting job last year to Nick Foles due to a hamstring injury, Michael Vick has a chip on his shoulder, and I'm sure he still wants to prove that he can still play this game at a very high level. In other NFL news, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have altered their new uniforms, going for a more modernized, more sleek look. They joined the likes of Seattle, Miami, and Jacksonville in undergoing changes in their uniforms since 2012. I'd also like to take this time to wish Shaq a happy birthday, who's recently celebrating his 42nd birthday. Thank you for all the service you've done for our dear Los Angeles Lakers, and I wish you continued success as an analyst on TNT.
Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'm Gerald Scott, and I'm here with my boy Donovan Perry. And before we get started, I just want to ask you, what's your age?
19.
All right, cool, man. Also, our viewers want to know that, we've been hearing a lot of, word-to-word mouth, and, we really want to know what's this healthy energy drink called Vima?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
All right, so can you just give us a take on, what Vima is, really, please?
Okay, well, the entire concept behind it, I can make it really simple. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant? I like to eat at In-N-Out, honestly.
Okay. That's mine, too, so I like your example. Okay, if In-N-Out told you they'd pay you for every friend that you brought to eat there one time, would you do it?
Of course I would.
Okay. If they also told you that they would pay you for every friend that your friends brought in from that point on, would you still do it?
Pretty much, yeah.
And if that income outgrew the income that you have now by having no boss, no hours, no one telling you what to do, anything like that, would you take it more seriously?
I would take it dead serious. All right, so that's all sounds awesome right there, but what I've been hearing is, this is a pyramid scheme. This is, just a triangle. It's one of those things. So what I really want to know is what you do, honestly.
Okay. Well, I was that same kid. I was that ignorant kid, sat in the back of the room with a big ego and a small bank account. I was like, yeah, that's one of those pyramid schemes. I don't want to do that, okay? But if you were to put a gun in my head and say, hey, tell me what a pyramid scheme is, I'd say pull the triggers. I couldn't tell you what it is. So a pyramid scheme is something, first of all, they're illegal, and our company files taxes to the government. So if you're illegal, you can't do that. So pyramid schemes are illegal and do not involve a tangible product or commodity. We have.
All right, so everyone, thank you for all our viewers and everyone who's watching our episode 3. We really appreciate it. With that being said, Donovan Perry is a really close friend to me. He really is 19 years old, getting paid to drive this 328 BMW, paid by the company. So with that being said, this is the #1 payest high profession in the world. So for all those people who really want to know how to get into this BMW, you should actually, comment, link down, subscribe, let us know. It's going to be on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. So we really appreciate that again. Thank you a lot.